and Pro Tem, Chief Justice, and members of the
Guys, hello and welcome to the Liberian TV Network. Today is February 11, 2025, and we are right here at the AFL Barrack here in PHP community, trying to bring you all of the major happenings, breaking news as to what is unfolding today. Keep posted on Facebook, but you can like, share, and comment on our Facebook and YouTube channel.
Members of the press, distinguished honorees, ladies and gentlemen, today we assembled to once more honor and celebrate the bravery, dedication, and sacrifice of the men and women of our armed forces. On the 68th Armed Forces Day, we pay tribute to those who have the territorial integrity of Liberia and ensuring the safety and security of our nation. Armed Forces Day is a time to reflect on the extraordinary contributions of our military personnel. Their unwavering commitment and patriotism have been the bedrock of our nation's defense. It is through their tireless effort that we enjoy peace and stability. And for this, we are eternally grateful. Let me extend special heartfelt welcome and gratitude to you, colleague and friend, President Bill, for the great honor you do us by your presence here today to share the celebratory occasion with our citizens who have chosen the noble and patriotic career of service to country. This career that you are not only familiar with, but so very much deeply experienced in. As you know, you are home away from home, just as I felt when I warmly was received in Sierra Leone recently. As we celebrate this significant day, we must also acknowledge the challenges facing the armed forces. Issues such as inadequate housing resulting to overcrowding of existing military barracks, inadequate budgetary allocation for recruitment, training, welfare, and other pressing needs have posed substantial obstacles. That is precisely why I am so exceedingly pleased and excited today to see us assembled in one accord in this serene ceremony, looking forward confidently at the future of our forces and our nation, a remarkable different scenario from what endured last year. The birth pains of our administration at about this time last year found manifestation in the amount of challenges facing our men and women in arms that we had inherited less than a month earlier. As you can see today, some strides have evidently been made, with a firm commitment to pursue even more. We are gratified that these challenges have not deterred the resolve and dedication of our servicemen and women. Instead, they have continued to perform their duties with professionalism, honor, and excellence in the face of adversity. The government of Liberia and my administration recognizes that addressing these challenges is crucial for the continued strength, effectiveness, and preparedness of the armed forces. The government is committed to working tirelessly to improve the living conditions, training, and resources available to our military personnel. We are exploring various avenues to ensure that our armed forces are well equipped and adequately supported to meet the demands of the critical role they have on their shoulders to play. It is in this regard that we commence and will continue the renovation of existing military barracks around the country to ease the problem of congestion at the Liberia, Treasury, and other functional barracks. Additionally, while efforts have been made to renovate the 2D military barracks and restore it to its pre-war status, I'm instructing the Minister of Defense to partner with relevant aligned entities to assess military facilities in Harper, Maryland County, Seneca and Nimba County, and in Tottenham and Birmingham counties to begin renovation of those barracks. Moreover, we are grateful for the partnership and support of our international allies, which have been instrumental in enhancing the capabilities of our armed forces. Collaborative efforts and shared resources will continue to play a vital role in overcoming those challenges and advancing our national defense agenda. To the gallant men and women in the armed forces of Liberia, I want to extend my deepest gratitude for your service. Your bravery and dedication inspire us. As you stand guard at our borders, protect our airspace, and secure our waters, know that the entire nation stands with you in solidarity and support. Let me close by saying that we urge all of us as a nation to always remember the sacrifices made by those who have served before us, and let us honor the memory by continuing to uphold the values of courage, integrity, and patriotism. Together, we are on a course to build a stronger, more resilient armed force that will never falter in its duty to safeguard our nation's territory and future. Hooray to such an exuberant and immaculate force for good that you are. Thank you. May God bless the armed forces of Liberia and the Republic of Liberia.
The Commander of Troops will now request permission from the Commander-in-Chief for passing review.
Guys, if you are still following us, we are still here at the barrack, where in the celebration of the 68th Forces Day is ongoing, and also this President is also making as we presented the details with regards to what is happening.
Okay.
Do still. You can shoot and go. Yeah.
The Commander of Troops for today's parade is Lieutenant Colonel Stephen Timothy Poe, Commander 2nd Infantry Battalion, 23rd Infantry Brigade, Armed Forces of Liberia. The adjutant for today's parade is Captain Aloysius Square, Operation Officer, 1st Infantry Battalion, 23rd Infantry Brigade, Armed Forces of Liberia. Other members of the COT staff include Lieutenant Mansford Smallwood of the Logistics Command, Armed Forces of Liberia. Second Lieutenant Willard Nano SP of the Medical Command, Armed Forces of Liberia. Lieutenant Stephen Yekasin Kamara from the Liberia Coast Guard, Armed Forces of Liberia. Major Fulton Quine, Operation Officer, Armed Forces Training Command, Armed Forces of Liberia. And the Sergeant Major of today's parade is Sergeant Major Freddie Victor Reeves of the 23rd Infantry Brigade. Commanding 1st Infantry Battalion is Major Henry B. Joe. Executive Officer, 1st Infantry Battalion, 23rd Infantry Brigade. Other members of the 1st Battalion staff include 1st Lieutenant Ansu Sherry, Captain Nenkondo Fala, 2nd Lieutenant Nathaniel B. Davis Jr., 2nd Lieutenant Kwayon Kaleku, and the flag bearer is Sergeant Tompo UJ. The Battalion Sergeant Major is Master Sergeant Training Tatters. Alpha Company 1st Battalion is commanded by Lieutenant George A. Zaza. The flag bearer is Sergeant James Brown, and the 1st Sergeant is Sergeant Robert Moses. 1st Battalion